and welcome to episode, I want to say 7 of First of Strahd. At any rate, in the last episode, our party of heroes had made their way to Argynvostolt, and had encountered a trio of revenants who gave them a rather vicious beating. But one they emerged from alive. They are currently sitting in the chapel of Argynvostolt, Sigismund looking over the altar, while Donnel, Caerwyn, and Sesna were, if I recall, tending to each other.
I'm just wondering how many times it took you to get Argynvostolt down.
I actually have a history of reading really weirdly spelled names, so I'm actually kind of fine with it.
Alright then.
That, and it's kind of a Germanic-styled word, so when you're reading a book and can perfectly understand the word Arslach, yeah.
Fair.
Such things come easily.
Sounded like you said Asslock, Arschlock.
Arslach is, I'll tell you later, Michael.
Alrighty.
There's a certain book set in World War II that explains it really well. But
right, so looking over this altar.
Right, looking over the altar, Sigismund, you're familiar enough with Barovian religion. You can conclude that it's dedicated to the Morning Lord.
Okay. There's nothing here that I would want.
The altar is bare.
Okay. They won't find any weird fucking Cthulhu worshipping altar device. Alright then.
So, I'm gonna stand up and dust myself off. I look at the others. How beat up do they look?
They've looked better.
Caerwyn is looking real bad. But Caerwyn is standing at the altar with his head bowed. And he is about to begin a prayer before he looks back. Donnel, Sesna, come close.
Alright. Let's go. Let's get the prayer. Let's hit that prayer.
I suddenly feel uncomfortable.
As I begin to cast a prayer of healing.
Alright, you two hold his arms back. I'll get the baseball bat.
No. He's healing. He's healing.
Ah, alright. I thought we were giving him Uncle Vinny's classic welcome to the group.
No.
So you gain hit points equal to 2d8 plus Caerwyn's spellcasting modifier. So everybody gains 9 hit points.
Nice.
Everybody heals 9 hit points. Nice. I'm almost back to full.
Number 21.
So GM, on the approach, how intact did the tower look in comparison to the rest of the house?
The towers on the north side of the house were still intact, and the tower coming off the back of the house, which you, looking up, is directly above the altar. You can see the first landing 60 feet above you, or the first landing within that tower, 60 feet above you, and the next landing about 20 feet above that. But
Okay.
that tower looks intact.
Wait, so that is the tallest tower, the one I saw on the approach, the tallest one,
Yes.
and it's just like straight upward. I can get to the landing.
No.
Okay, like you said, looking up, like the landing was 60 feet above. I was like, oh, can I just like go through like their holes in the floor?
No. Okay. Specifically, standing near the altar and looking up, you can see the hollow interior of that tower.
Okay, and
you
then
can see the landing.
you
can see the
ceiling's out.
Yeah, you can see the first landing at 60 feet, and then above that you can see another one at 20 feet above that.
Are these like floor-to-ceiling windows, or?
The chapel doesn't go all the way up that tower. It kind of closes in as it goes up.
Yeah, but are these floor to top of the chapel wall sort of windows?
They are.
Are they ground level is what I'm asking, because I remember you say they were busted out earlier.
I need to reread because my memory is dog shit. Tall arching windows set with panels of stained glass decorate the walls behind the altar. One of the windows has been shattered, covering the chapel with shards of colored glass and allowing thick fog to fill the room. That being that one that is busted out. They're not all the way to the floor. They on the wall. They start about 4 feet up, and then they go up about a foot short of the ceiling.
Right.
And
Right.
in the chapel there is a balcony. Over here, it holds over most of the room. And the balcony is about 20 feet up, and you can see the 2 spiral staircases to either side of the chapel that look like they lead up to that balcony.
Right. Right. Seeing as we're all looking a little worse for wear, you and you, Mr. Sigismund and Mr. Caerwyn, are gonna sit tight right here for a bit. Namely because you're wearing heavy armor, I can't carry you. You are just a very large gentleman, I can't carry you, effectively. Miss Sesna,
Going.
I have a plan.
Oh, do you know?
I do. I need you to follow me for a second. Donnel's gonna walk over here and start using his like van braces to cover his arms as he just clears out the broken glass along the bottom of the window pane and along the sides, so it's easy to climb through.
As he's doing that, I'm going to look at these undeads and see if I can figure out what these was, because they are a lot heftier than zombies.
I mean, they appear to be bodies, partially rotted and covered in tattered chainmail and bearing rusted longswords. They were clearly intelligent, but...
Right.
Now,
Okay.
Miss Esna, we're gonna be going fast. You're gonna be, I'm gonna need you to hold on tight.
Okay.
Donnel's gonna sheathe his sword and kind of pull her close to him as the wings come out. Wait for her to, hold on, and then going right up and out the window and going to try and flying up 30 feet, because it's an action to get the wings out, and see... Because I imagine I can get most of the way up this house in one round of movement. Up and out the window. I realize it's going to be very difficult for you to, like, dynamic lighting out.
I mean, the dynamic lighting's not really the hugest issue, but,
So, as he is doing that,
hold on.
As suddenly a red dragon swoops down from the sky.
And kill Strahd. Yay!
Thordak takes over Barovia, we're all doomed.
What if the mist brought me this time, ancient red dragon?
Ugh.
Yes, Musler.
They are bringing a game today, it seems. Oh god. Okay, there we go. It finally loaded in.
Yeah. Strahd just... Well, I guess this is the day draconic bitches die.
So, is this, Oh, is that straight? Oh, this is the balcony you were talking about.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sigismund,
I don't see the other two. This is not accurate.
Hey.
so,
There's
Yeah,
some things I want to tell you to do.
look, so, just to ensure that these things do not get back up, I'm going to behead all of them and kick
They're
their
not-
heads out the room.
All
You
you've
don't have
done
to
is
do that.
Stronger, you fool.
Post the recording. Remember, I put them on, just turned them all to ash, so the body's
Yeah.
gone.
Oh,
Yeah, the
well,
bodies
that-
were gone. All you had were the... I had spaced on that slightly, but yeah. All you see is the tattered chainmail and rusted blades.
Alright then. Well, do I have time for a short rest? I don't think I do.
It's gonna take you an hour.
Let's try anyway.
Just flying directly up with Sesna. what do I see from here? Is this 30 feet up? Is this accurate to where we are now?
Yes, that's about 30 feet.
All right. How much higher is the tower itself? Like, the forced landing is another 30 feet from here?
Yes.
Right. I'm gonna fly up even higher. And just... See, the card, at least in my thinking, mentioned the highest peak. Now, this house is sure high up, but I think it means the highest peak of the house.
Did I put you guys back on the... Hold on, I might have done something funky here. No, okay, we're good, we're good.
As she's just... As they're just going higher and higher, he's yelling to her, and she's just, like, gripping tighter as they're, you know, getting higher and higher off the ground.
Oh, it's fine. You'll be safe. You're a monk.
Do I have slow fall yet? I'm gonna double check that.
Alrighty, and that's just my movement. Is there anywhere for me to land that looks like it'll enter me into this tower?
As you're getting... Hold on, because I actually pushed on the wrong one.
Yeah, anyway, I'm pretty sure that a monk can jump from 40 feet and never take any damage from it.
Well, yeah,
No,
that's if she has slow fall.
But
I do.
This should be the one you're actually on. And you do see a window there. Well, no, I get details. Cause Shane has a
Right.
shit memory.
I don't like that it survived. Or I can just ignore 20 damage. Falling. Great.
And this, alright. You're getting the details. I'll let you get that before I ask my question.
So. Right.
Alright, so that is,
A rickety wooden landing and staircase cling to the walls of this tower. The stairs lead up to another landing 20 feet above, and the floor of the chapel lies 60 feet below as you look in the window.
alright. Action to move another 30 feet, 20 feet up, so 20 of the 30 feet up. Because there's another landing above. And just making sure she has a tight grip on Sesna so she doesn't fall. Making sure that everything is all right. I don't hear anything from the chapel, do I? The others are alive.
So far, you hear nothing.
They've already been slain.
That's concerning.
You see something, don't you?
No, this is very disconcerting with the size of the map.
Okay, so the reason the size of the map is the way it is so that I could reference the lower floors. I built them all on the same map using Dungeon Fog, which means the smallest map has to be the same size as the biggest map dimension.
He's lying. There's 5 ancient red dragons in this full level of the tower.
No, why would I? Are you high?
I wish I was.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm not gonna take that personally.
It's fine.
Anyway.
I always wish I was high.
But yes. Creaky stairs climb to a wooden landing with 3 windows that look over the roof of the mansion. Flanking the windows are 2 narrow wooden towers.
Oh, wooden towers. Alright. Are there any windows on the stone tower itself?
There's no windows, or the windows are on the, as you kind of look around for them, you find that they are on the front.
Alright. And this is the proper stone tower?
Yes, this is, in the middle is the proper stone tower, the 2 on the side of the wooden towers, but I had a dirt moment and made them out of the same floor.
Alright,
Okay.
are there any more windows any higher up?
The very top of the tower does have more windows, but they are all
They're all still windowed. They still have glass.
yeah, they still have the oh my god, how can I not remember what the term is?
Panes?
Or
No,
shutters.
colored glass.
Oh, stained glass.
Yeah, there we go. Jesus Christ, Shane.
It's a word you don't use very often.
Yeah.
All right, and does this window still have glass in it?
Yes, all these windows still have glass.
Alrighty, I'm going to use the last 10 feet of my movement to raise the shield and go through.
All right. Both of you give me a reflex save. What are you
We'll
being
be
an for?
fine.
You're a monk.
I should be. I'm a fighter. That's not too bad.
I'm fine.
Hey, you're both fine. You bust through the window.
Think of the entrance we just made.
True.
Right. Just kind of set her down as the wings fold back at the ready. Just draw the sword.
His arms like slowly coming off of him. The death grip that they were in. Just
See,
We're not-
fine.
think of that ever again.
Hopefully we won't need to. I got rope so we can get back down that way should we need to. Yeah, I hope it's up here. Looking by the state of the others, I don't want to risk being here any longer than we need to. Let's go higher up. You watch my back, I'll watch yours.
Alright.
So, hold on. You get to right there.
Oh god, I get to right there. I get to right there. Oh
Well,
no.
that's where the stairs up terminate. It's not very clear because of the way the map's done, but
Oh,
Assuming I
these
was-
are the stairs from. These are the stairs.
From the
Okay,
landing
never mind. I
below,
can
yeah.
kind of see. Yeah,
I should have done I should have done wood or
it's
something.
it's a perspective trick.
Yeah. Tried to use the shadow features, but it didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. At any rate, as you get to right
Appreciate
there,
it. It's a very good effort.
you hear shouting from below you. Intruders! And a pair of spectral figures come running up the stairs.
What?
Oh god, spectral figures are running up the stairs.
I fear this ends poorly for us.
We can take them. They're just spectral figures.
As they close on you and each draws a phantom longsword, kind of holding them at you. Leave now.
We plan to. We just want to see what's up there first.
Nothing.
Would you
for
mind
your-
telling us what's up there?
Nothing for your hands. Leave.
At the very least, you can accompany us if you'd like. We just rather not fight We'd rather not fight anymore. These lands. Look, we had a real rough run-in with the lord of these lands. He's been a very unwelcoming host.
As would all who suffer. We intend to see that he continues to suffer. Leave now.
Look,
Wait,
look,
goodness.
Mr. Sorry, go ahead, Pat.
Wait, then what's up there? It has to do with something that could help him in some way then? Sorry, that's just what I'm getting from this.
I think that they might be able to stop. I'm not really understanding what they're saying. Could you be a little more specific, sir?
What rests in that tower has the chance to free him from this land of eternal torment, the prison of his own making. You will not have it. Leave now.
Just kind of look to Sesna for that. Are we doing this? Are we running? Are we doing this? What are we doing?
So, if we're just to leave, you wouldn't hurt nothing on any of the lower floors would harass us at all?
If you descended the tower, and made your way quickly and directly back to the ground. Nothing will hurt you. Wander, explore, and we cannot promise your safety.
God, I don't fancy a chance of taking on these two.
I want to roll insight
Okay?
on this guy. Not the best. Yeah. Like, I'm just trying to get a gauge of what he's about.
It's hard to tell much from their spectral faces. They very just sort of deadpanned, but all in all you can really tell is they want you the hell out of here.
How far up did the wooden towers go, or is this as high as the wooden towers went?
This is as high as the wooden towers went. From here, it's the stone stairs up to the next floor.
I look up. I look to him. I look to Sesna. What is her face saying?
She's generally... She doesn't know quite what to do. She seems to be quite wary of these two, though.
Sir? I asked what this place was once upon a time.
A citadel to justice and honor. The home of Argos.
What would make such just men turn to watching a man suffer? Don't matter how rightly evil a person may be. No one deserves to be tormented for all eternity, especially when his torment causes torment to many others.
Strahd von Zarovich deserves everything that happens to him.
Do the people of these lands deserve it?
Unfortunate casualties. They followed.
You trying
Strahd
to stop
here.
us here?
They brought him on
Tells me.
themselves.
Part of me wants to try it. Part of me really wants to try it. Part of me's
What do
probably
you
gonna
wanna-
try it.
What do you want to try? 'Cause
I
I'm
want to
likely to punch
defenestrate
him.
the ghost. I want to defenestrate the ghost.
That's not gonna work. Like, at all?
I have a
In any
magic
way?
shield. I have a magic shield. I can defenestrate the ghost with a magic shield.
Alright, I mean,
Yes.
defenestrate the ghost with the magic shield. I'll be ready to punch him if it goes south.
Alright. I'm going to shove him with the shield. Do I get advantage? Is he surprised?
He certainly wasn't expecting it, but as you shove, there's a moment of resistance. A moment as this body, almost of animate fog, resists, and then parts. And you just sort of swat your shield through as he reforms around it.
Oh, it was magic, Shane. Let me defenestrate a ghost.
So I'm gonna punch it now.
Right. And as she punches, I'm gonna raise my shield and say, "Go up. I will cover you." Because I'm much healthier than you.
Wham. Wham.
Alright. Both hits.
Bat, bat.
Gah. Guess what? You're undead. Come on. Gah, why is this burning? Haha,
You're-
Victor's running away.
Your fists enter that spectral form, Cessna, and the Haman radiates from your hands, and you see his body ripple and start to sear and smoke. Ah!
Can I take a swing at him since my defenestration didn't work? I'm fine if not, but just like,
No. That was your surprise attempt, I'm sorry.
do I at least get to do 4 damage to him because my shield was inside of him and I have the wings out?
Are the wings still out? I thought you'd burned them already.
No, that was only like 12 seconds.
Oh, right,
less
I'm
than a
sorry.
minute.
For some reason I thought the movement was tied to... I'm an idiot.
I would argue like 30. You were talking with him and you moved up 3 times.
Yeah, I moved up 3 times. That's like 12
That's
seconds
18
there.
seconds.
No, because the second
No,
one was
'cause
an
I
action
actioned.
spent to move.
Yeah, but your action is okay.
Action is part of, the single turn in 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Trust me, I've been budgeting these wings fairly effectively. Twas me that, told Shane that my wings were up in the vampire spawn fight, despite the fact that they could have totally helped us longer. Hey, a 10.
Alright, ghosts. Roll low. Roll low. Roll
What
low.
the fuck does
Yay!
this ghost think
Also, how
he
far
is?
How far are we up again?
Uh,
Like, about 9-ish feet?
you're about 80 feet off the ground.
Can I take
high up.
8d6 worth of damage?
You
I could
probably can.
probably take 8d6 damage. That makes sense, right, brain? Yeah. I'll ignore a flat 20 of it.
I mean, yeah, like, you could actually probably totally do that. Who is calling me?
Leaps off the side of the building. Falls past the window. I got it! Or there's like a stone dragon up there. Falls past the window. I don't got it!
Right. So, Pat, you are ascending?
Yes, disengage to not get stabbed. 'Cause I really don't want to be touched by these ghosts.
Okay, just
That's
right there, because
I meant
then you
me.
wind up on the bottom steps again.
Shane just made up that bullshit. There's no way I didn't just fenestrate this ghost. I'm upset.
Finish your
You
what? You
can't
didn't
do
finish
every
a spectral being.
I could totally
can't
fenestrate
do
a spectral being. Are they immune to shoving?
You can't just do every stupid, wacky thing that pops into your mind.
I can try.
I mean, you can, but I've had to teach the group I have up here that several times.
Okay, but not only was it stupid and wacky, it was stupid, wacky, and if it worked, we would have been golden.
True, you have them beaten out then. You're not killing the ship's doctor.
Yeah, no, I'm
Anyways,
doing stupid things for potential tactical advantage.
15,
Yeah.
20, 25. I feel like there was something here, so I should actually stop and go back.
It might be the other stairs.
As you get to here, you can get. Oh, Jesus Christ, computer, calm down. It's just one book, computer. It's one book out of a dozen.
I know these ghosts talking about not wanting us up here makes me think it's up here.
Sesna, as you climb the stairs. These wooden stairs climb to the tower's peak, which is a stone floor and a 30-foot-high pitched roof. Ravens roost on crisscrossing rafters, coming and going through small holes in the roof. 10 feet high, 5 foot wide arched windows are evenly spaced around the walls, and each window consists of a lead latticework fitted with small panes of stained glass. The ravens that roost here look down at you as you enter. And
Please tell me I'm not about to fight a bunch of ravens.
Swarm of ravens.
But yes, as you're kind of glancing around, to the north and east, through the stained glass, you can see the mist-shrouded valley and dark woods, with the small town of Vallaki, and a lonely windmill on a precipice that you remember passing. To the south, you can a quick glance at the south shows a river flowing through a foggy marsh. To the west, between rocky hills, you glimpse an abbey perched on a snowy mountainside beyond a long stretch of fog-smothered pines.
So I only heard part of that. So
Yep, yeah, something
that
else Zach
last
said,
one.
pick it up.
To the west, between rocky hills, you glimpse an abbey perched on a snowy mountainside beyond a long stretch of fog-smothered pines. And sitting on the northern windowsill is the hilt of a sword.
Okay, so it wasn't in Daddy Vlad's hands. Good.
Don't
I'm not comfortable
ever,
with this nomenclature.
ever say those words again, Michael.
I'm really glad it is in Daddy's hands.
Alright. Pat, have you any movement left?
And well, I know I told Mike not to say it, so I guess that works. Yeah, actually, I have enough movement to actually get right over to it.
Alright.
I feel like my soul needs scrubbing.
So that's where I would have been. So
Yes.
that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30.
Okay.
Don't forget, you have 40 feet of movement.
Yes. That's why I wanted to make my to actually count up how much I had, or I'd used.
But yes. Son of a bitch, I didn't... Really? That's the one thing I didn't have prepared? Fuck me. Right. One moment, because Shane's an idiot and forgot to prep the most important things. Remembered everything the fuck else about this place. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Nope. Gonna need you to not be retarded, snipping tool.
To a place where sickness and madness spread, children once cried, treasure once stillness. I was right, it was the highest peak. I'm really glad it wasn't in Vlad's hands, though.
But yes, as you lay your hand upon this hilt, it's silver. The handguard itself seeming almost like a pair of wings or perhaps a sunburst. The handle is leather wrapped with a ring pommel at the end. The blade is gone from it, separated at the very base of the hilt. But as you touch it, there's a sudden rush in your mind. For a second, you can see and hear yourself. And then there's a quick, brief flash. A vision, momentary, of you thrusting this sword, the hilt of it, along with a blade of pure sunlight out towards a figure you recognize as Strahd. And then you're standing back in the tower again.
I'm gonna forfeit the other 10 feet of my movement and just end my turn there, puzzled and confused.
Alrighty, two spirits, let's go, let's tango.
Just gonna set it over there for now.
Oh, we gotta make Shane hop back and forth between maps. I could have cheated and moved myself behind this guy and defenestrated myself.
I mean, yeah, you could have committed suicide if you wanted to. I wasn't gonna stop you.
I have wings.
I mean, shit, kill yourself. I don't give a shit if you kill yourself.
And that is literally saving him work.
But, yes. These phantom soldiers close on you and begin swinging their longswords. 2, 3, 4. One of them
So one
scoring
actually
a
managed
hit.
to get through.
Oh
Only
my
4 damage. That's not bad.
They were the mooks! Hooray! I'm suddenly confident again!
Sesna, assistance, please!
But yes, they begin to rain blows, and
jumping
one of them manages to get through, the blade of force crashing against your skin.
Go, I've got this. Sesna, no, I don't have this.
Well, no, I have this. I have this. This one right here. I'm going to take a swing at him with my silvered longsword. Whatcha! And as I'm swinging, I want to suddenly snap my sword towards his wrist and make it a disarming strike. An extra 3 damage. Oh, nope. That's an extra 7 damage, because don't forget the 4 radiant.
Yep.
So altogether,
Isn't
11,
that,
15, 18 damage total. As he needs to make a strength saving throw to not or drop his weapon to his feet.
Okay, and DC of...
DC of, let's see, my proficiency bonus hasn't gone up yet, so it's still 2. DC of 14.
So he manages,
So he manages to
keep
keep hold of the sword. Does that strike look like it hit pretty hard?
It does. You cleave apart part of the form, and it begins to dissolve for a moment before slowly managing to snap itself back together.
Right. Action surge! As I'm going to do another swing. I'm gonna do the stabby thing. Whoa! But this time I want to make it a... No, screw it. One more disarming attack. I need to not do the dying thing. Okay, so that's 8, that's 12, 19 damage.
And with that second stab, his body, this spectral form, convulses and then dissipates.
Oh my god, they weren't the monks! Those 3 were the barrier to entry!
Yeah, me and Pat have been talking about this a long time, guys. We've been talking about it a week.
I was scared of this place. I was terrified that those were mooks.
I'm gonna run up towards Sesna now.
Okay. You're just running, so you didn't take disengage, so he does get an AO.
Ah, my ass. That one.
Striking you
no,
viciously
I
as you
think
make your way up the
not.
tower.
Parry.
Only take 3 of them.
Yeah, you throw out your shield at the last second and manage to parry the blow.
Okay, still clip me a bit. Keep going.
Alright.
Oh! Almost jumped there.
Don't do that.
Thank goodness I'm adept at swallowing.